Hello there, welcome back to the channel. And I got a game here. I actually went and played some games late at night, suffering, like 2 in the morning or something like that. Maybe 3, 4 in the morning. Actually, so starting with myself here, we're on some volcano-y map. I don't know the exact name. I can't be arsed. Look it up. Zalorus or something, I don't know, I guess. Anyway, I'm here in the green playing the Galactic Empire, and on my team we've got my pocket Russian Blunt here in the yellow with the Republic. We got Yoda here in the teal, or the cyan here with the Royal Naboo. And then we got Juan Miguel here in the orange, the Confederacy. And on the other side of things, we've got my wing, it'll be Smoky Venus here in the grey, playing the Resistance. We've got Granuli here, the First Order in the purple. And then we got Hero here in the red with the Zan Consortium. And then lastly, Esty here in the blue with the Trade Federation. And looking around here in terms of food and stuff, we got these little Shiraks, so trying to push them over. Pain in the arse. Look at this guy running away. Got some berries and got some nerfs, I think. I've got 2 in there. I don't know if there's more kicking about, but there's certainly plenty of food to just keep us going just now. And nursery does open up the tech avenue if we want to go for some bounty aggression. And we got these claw slugs that we can lure. And I think I'll just speed up so we can get out T1 a little bit here, because there's not really much to go on. A lot of these blooming Shiraks, man. Annoying. 90 food. So split 2, so you can't just food processor them all. Plus you want to put your food processor on your food stockpile. You actually get a lot of food compared to berries, right? 250 per one. And any sort of shenanigans. I have no idea what's happened on the other side of this map since I was playing here. Get back to the command center, man. Try and push these bad boys. Got a bunch here. Could maybe get them with a food processor though, right? Get me out of T1. I'll try my best to not give the most biased cast ever since I'm playing. I almost want to like frame it by my own point of view from playing it. I don't much like casting games that I'm in because I feel I don't do as good a job at covering everything. Bit of chatter about holocrons. I guess Megito's fancying the holos, is he? I've got our Naboo player here though. I haven't got Republic actually. I've got both the holo gang here in the pocket positions. And I believe at the start, Russian apologised. He says, "Please forgive me for everything I'm about to do to you, Liam," as your pocket, which is just not the most hopeful thing to hear from your pocket at the start of the game. Looks like we got the old troop center power core attack to defend. We're going for the Nova a little bit as well. I'm quite rusty, so I'm not really wanting any sort of aggression sent my way. So I'm trying to attack to defend, right? I was like, maybe I can kill his scout here, but he's microing his heart out. He's already got the troop center and the power core. There's plenty of food going about. Try and get this trooper. He did just come out and start fighting us. This scout keeps getting repaired, man. I think that's the only aggression going just now, is it? Troops are on the way for Megito and for Este, but it's got these 2 trooper recruits out, and didn't quite get a good surface area there, unfortunately. 2 have died and just feel like, oh crap. Well, I guess we go to the pocket now, is the old plan. This guy gonna lose too much health, he needs to get out of there. Just try to scramble and find my rally point and find what's been built in that. And you can see us trying to put down some farms. We're getting bloody housed as well. We're just a rusty mess. We're going to go and try and attack Garnuli here and see if we can slow him down a little bit. Give old Russian Blunt a fighting chance here in the pocket v pocket matchup. And Ray don't get any food on that bad boy. So we become the scout doing a bit of 1 health just hanging about there. It's gonna go down surely. Pushing him off the food here a little bit. 3 Mounties. I think we're getting chased a little bit before. Ice Smoky actually chasing us, which is good for us, right? Because he's not coming across and we're away to click the button to go to T2. Got Mounties on the other side of things. Scout running ahead, going at Makito's base. We've got the trooper recruits waiting there. And we actually forced a turret here for Granuli, which feels kind of nice, right? Because that's minus 125 ore, so should slow him down economically when he gets to T3. And in comes the Mountie here for Este, but it looks like Makito's pretty damn ready for this. Can even repair his workers too, being mechanical. Este doing a good job to run away though. I don't know if we're paying attention here. Quite low health as well. Oof. Not much we can really do with that much health though, no. Especially with the buffs the workers have received. Workers will take care of them easy peasy. I think we're just trying to keep Smokey distracted here. As you can see, there's troops making their way to us. We're trying to wall things out and stall a little bit because we're not ready. We just hit T2. Just in time here. Hopefully you don't die. Let's see, Smokey's got some of his troopers over here. Got a lot of troopers, a lot more than us just now, I think. Up at the gate here. Wasn't too worried about my carbon. My carbon's quite nice, actually. Looking at it, could have done a little bit of walling like that. I'll take that trade right now. I don't know if Makito's made his way across. He's still chasing this one Mountie around his base at the moment. No pockets here. We've got Russian his temple. Spaceport mech factory here for our Naboo player in Yoda. Hero on the other hand, we got that Zan. Did I introduced Hero? I feel like I skipped Hero. I don't know. Couple of airbase right away there though. One airbase here for Granuli, and then second airbase too. And Smokey breaking through here, and we're waiting for him. What is this guy up to? He's just scouting, isn't he? 5 HP. Ugh. Take him down. We're now kind of trapped in T2 for a little bit. I don't feel like we've done that much. The turret's kind of nice though, because it is like affects your ability to get command centers, right? See, Este oppression. Makito. Has Makito actually like left his base though? Where'd all his troopers go? I don't know if they maybe died. They look like he's kind of in trouble here. I don't know where his troopers went and died. That's a basic training. A bunch of troopers, spaceport, building that away. Yes, I did a good job. Gonna catch us here, I think. That aggression's on. I just don't feel like I can be out on the map, man, with Granuli. Like, Granuli's got those fighters there already, you know. And here it comes. Gonna harass us here. Russian got one fighter to come help us at the moment, which is not super ideal. This buys a little bit of time though, getting him chasing him. Oh, gets away. Didn't even take damage. What a gamer. And we get that shot there, that's not bad. Not much on the other side at the moment. Not sure what Hero's up to. Hero and Yoda. Really on the micro, harassing us here. Russian in pursuit. We're feeling alright though. I'm trying to be safe, man. I'm trying to build these turrets, try not to die. You know, I gotta practice what I preach, right, when I talk about being a wing. Can't be out here dying, you know. And Este did quite a bit of damage there. Yoda really microed. Does catch one of them though. I feel like people have truly not adapted to these newer anti-air troopers. I think we're about ready to push the button now. I think we're on. There's a second building now, War Center. And Granuli is lurking around. A little bit awkward for us, right? We're trying to defend, and he comes. How many workers are we going to lose here? 2, 3, 4, 5. Tricky 6, man. Feels bad, man. Maybe we did need that second turret here. Russian is going to at least pick all these fighters off. But yeah, there's a lot to lose when you're just on one command center. We got Yoda here, sitting in Amigito's base. Here on the other hand, I did see him go double air base. Really got more fighters still coming over here, man. Just really trying to put the pressure on us. Russians sort of resigned to just defending us at the moment. Not really got much like counter-attack going on at the moment. Has he picked up any hollows? Not yet, it seems. Has anyone got hollows? No. Doesn't seem like that. Yoda out and about. Hero. Passing in the night, the two of these guys. Heading over to each other's base, it looks like. A strike mech from Megito, though. Gonna distract these for a little bit. Well, Yoda is looking to come in. There's two turrets that are mostly covering things, this command center, however. See Russian getting a little bit of... getting some good damage here, actually. Maybe evening things out here a little bit. Granuli at the moment, he's in between me and Russian's bases. Trying to find a spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He lost a little bit more than I did. Oh, not now. Workers are just... I got stuck there, man. Just standing there getting gunned down. At least on our way to T3. Okay, we're at 31. How's Smokey doing? He's at 32, he's ahead of me, so... one more than me. And Russian, oh no. Got the one turret. His heirs, oh, well, one of them's on the way back here. His first hollow, but all his Nova workers getting caught here. That's gonna feel bad, and they're gonna take a big lead here. Look at the score, man. He's super ahead at the moment. Have a wee little, a little look-see at the workers. 62 to 37, man, that's not great. Good for us. Yoda sort of keeping up with Granuli here, though. Granuli dominating at the moment. The old pocket game. Isn't the air civ, though. I like old Blunt here. If you can get more of these holocrons, that'll really help out in terms of the worker difference. You'd have got a lot of air running around. And we got smart. This actually really, one, annoyed me. Because I thought this was a stupid thing. Because I'm out here trying to catch... I got these two command centers down, right? And for some reason, he's built... After losing all these, he built 3 mech factories. And then just came and attacked me with strike mechs. Which I thought was... I don't know if that was like the best decision for all your... Does he need 3 mech factories with his economy? Like, he's lost like all his carbon workers. I don't know. Got a bunch over here, but so many died. So yeah, I had to, I think I had to spaceport out this mech destroyer, to be honest. I was not amused though, because I thought, alright, we'll get some CCs, we'll chill out a little bit, and then we'll, you know, look to do some strike mech aggression or something, rather than just do it right off the bat. The amount of workers we've had killed. Because you don't want to fall behind, like, the other players that hard in workers. If we don't get that infrastructure up, I feel like that's going to happen. They can go and harass Russian right now, and Russian's not really well equipped for strike mechs. Which isn't great for us. Ignorantly at the same time, he's sneaking around here. Well, he's playing it well, he's trying to keep the, you know, the air count down and just be a little bit audacious moving around here, and this really sucked, man. I tried to ping this for him, but at the same time as well, the holocron. I saw this and I was like, right, I'm sending my MDs. Gotta help him out. Don't need my a pocket dying here when I'm having a terrible time. Let's have the turret at least. And we're struggling here. I'm just saying, I swear, Granuli's just, he's flourishing. Oh, Juan Megito though. He's trying to help us out here a little bit. Getting that cross map on, man. I love it. Love to see a bit of cross map when it benefits me, you know. These jet troopers popping out now. Yeah. becoming popular with their crazy DPS, I guess. And Bomber's a nice one to limit the micro you can do here. So how are we doing? 45 workers. It's not ideal, is it? Where are we? Well, we're ahead of Venus now, at least. 45. Far with Russian, but you can see Granuli, really Hero and Yoda, and even Wan's having an okay time here. Ahead of Esty by quite a bit. 16 worker lead. Workers are the name of the game. See what I mean though? I feel like I've got a biased lean, right? This is like my comfort. This is like where my base of operations here. When I'm working the camera, I'm always gonna come back to my base. It's like I'm playing it again. I'm suffering through it again. Esty with a nice little attack here. A bunch of troopers, MD, some anti-air troopers. Maybe not enough anti-air troopers when this is Yoda. Like Yoda makes a lot of fighters. Like I feel like you need like 3 times this amount of anti-air. Oh, here's some reinforcements. I like to see these plays when we've got air in the pockets because it's really difficult to actually help. But nice move from Megito here. He's actually going to kill off that anti-air troopers, and then maybe Yoda's air can come in here. If he still has it, where are his fighters? Not seeing much movement on the map. And Megito's just focusing them all down here. Yoda telling him to kill AA. He's way ahead in that department, man. He's killed all the AA basically. And in come the fighters, they can just focus down that Mech Destroyer slowly but surely. The Tanri doing work, man. Tanri works for Juan Megito. Russian kicking about here. Army developing here for Smokey. And for ourselves. I feel like we're going to try and move out and I want to try and forward around here and make sure that if I'm fighting, it's not like in my own base, right? Because that's... you don't want that. You want your workers being casualties of war. How's Russian doing on his hollows? Up to 2. That's nice, isn't it, Boo? Anyone T4? Yeah, we've got Yoda T4, Cornelius A4, and Hero T4. Here on that Zan. Can we get those heavy strike mechs out? Harassing Yoda and Megito. Yes, they're looking not bad, but I feel like since that attack hasn't worked out, it's maybe going to linger behind a little bit here. Not being on, you know, like 3 command centers. I'm trying to like wall out and stall things, and this is just painful, man. Like, when it rains, it pours in Scotland and in my base here on the wing. Heavy jet troopers as well, man. Like, they've even got some decent little upgrades, man. Knocking my... I'm down at 67 now. Fighters do pretty well against them. I'll get Russian to keep an eye on them for me. But this is a big mistake I made in this game. I did not notice this at all. And I need these workers, man. I needed this carbon income. Because I'm out here, I'm trying to set this forward, I'm trying to fight Smokey on the land here. This is where I'm going to try and set up, and then I look back and this is what I find, man. How many kills did he get? 5 kills? What? Does he not get credited properly? He's killed way more than 5, right? I don't know what that's about. There must be something, like, in the way that he attacks or something. Like, maybe his area of effect's not crediting him kills or something like that. I don't know. He definitely killed more than 5 workers there. Like, point out my carbon workers. 1, 2. I guess these idle guys can go and do that. I don't even know why I'm trying to build this turret here. Even work against them. But we march on, I guess. We're a little bit stronger than Smokey. Then 63 now. Oh, he's ahead of us now. Great. Oh, Yoda, though, is This is not a good time for Este. Este is really undeveloped and difficult for Zan to help out here unless he's, you know, like building him. He's trying to sneak him a turret, but looks like he was doing it when he showed up, but the interceptors as well, not a lot of them. You have to really micro your heart out here. This is the tricky part about not being an air civ. Can certainly protect himself with his own turrets, but needs to get something up there in Este's base. Or Este needs to have, you know, like the extra CC and maybe the research center and the batteries or something there. At least we don't have to deal with that ourselves in this game, like T4L. It's a big plus for us. But we're struggling economically, and we've got Granuli about to start knocking on the front door, I think. But hey, maybe we can stall things out, and things are not looking great for the other side, right? Megito's getting a pretty free boom here at the moment. Yoda's just camping Este's base. He's daring Hero to do something about it. Just trying to get these interceptors to go and rescue him. Really, he's got the first order and the air turrets. I don't know if he's got the upgrade or not. The torpedoes, not yet. But if we've got to fight him on the ground and he can just make turrets and cancel, you know, like rushing out, it'd be tough for us, I think. But at least got Smokey sort of in a defensive posture at his own base, right? Because I think it'd be so difficult if he was getting set up here, and Granuli's getting set up here, and I'm just, you know, I'm stuck here, and I need these, like, carbon rocks and stuff. Looks like Hero's finally freed Este. He's back to mining. It's probably been like 10 minutes of not being able to mine. And Hero's starting to put the aggression on with these strike mechs, but he's finding some angles here and there. Yoda's base, having to fight them with the fighters. Might be better to just build a few attackers to defend. Oh, look at the damage these guys are getting though, these heavy jet troopers. Really getting a lot of kills there. Look at that area of effect and all those workers together. I like that in these little, these artillery here. On the way to, we're not even in T4 yet, we're still in T3. Where's that song go? Ha ha, staying alive, staying alive. That's what we're trying to do. Try not to die. Heavy mech destroyers. So I got a good little mix here of these grenade troopers. Some good upgrades, got the extra 2 range on them. Nice little differential. I'm trying to do the same here, just put them in a little bit. I don't have the range though. Those guys getting a little bit ahead of themselves there though. Got to 23 minutes already. Well, that's Jimmy's iced coffee donut flavour. Got my coffee delivery thing. We'll see how that is. In a can. Oh. Oh. It's not bad. I feel like I can taste the artificial sugar though. Oh, it's actual Damara sugar. You see what I mean with these turrets coming forward? When you're in the pocket and you're just air right now, it's really hard to like hover your wing and help out when, you know, they just put a turret down and it's like, oh, well, I'm afraid my help has come to an end. I got Fortress going up here for Hero. A lot of interceptors. Yoda hanging about here. Don't know if he smells trouble or what. We're all rallying behind me, trying to keep me alive. I'm sort of over here at the moment. I don't even know if I'm really aware of this until about now. In all honesty. Yeah, because you can see my movement now, right? Like, oh shit. Well, that's... I guess we'll leave this here. That's a lot of mech destroyers. Get some attackers from Russian though, but again, like these turrets just... I'm worried they're just gonna cancel them out, right? They can get really blooming potent when you get that extra +1 range from that advanced torpedoes. That's a lot of strike mechs here for Hero. Distracting while he's getting this forward set up as well. SD needs to just like slam down. He's gone up to 4, maybe even like a 5th CC maybe, and just get himself boomed in. But how can he when look at Yoda running in here with Elite Royal Crusaders, man? Which is actually kind of bold in the face of Zan, but he knows his strike mechs are over here. He's killing them with attackers at the moment. So this is really going to keep SD down and sort of, I guess he's maybe banking on just having this sort of 2v1 here once Megito, you know, finally gets himself online. Which can be a bit of a wait. We're over here, we got the old AT-ATs out, man. This sort of feels like the only thing I can afford because I had all my carbon workers here and here. And they've had to vacate the premises. And I'm just hoping these don't get focus fired. I'm making like grenade troopers and assault mechs. How are we doing for workers? 105. I think this is an all-time high for us in this game. Look at these Royal Crusaders. We need the Zan strike mechs with their +9 showing up here. Kill him pretty easily. Oh, 19 health. Save him. Struggling so hard to hit repair on that. And the SD, man. Oh, you might take a turret from him. Don't want that. He's getting repaired. He's staying in there. That's me trying to repair again, but Russian flew over. So I end up garrisoning. No! Stop it! I can't afford any MDs to buffer. Repair him. It looks like the Royal Crusader involvement here is at an end now. The Zan have arrived. He's still in here. Look how many workers gone down for these two, man. Like, how's Hero doing on kills? I feel like he's going to be quite up. 190? Like, how much of that is just workers, man? That'd be a lot, right? We've got Elite Yoda here. MVPs of each team at the moment. See all these turrets. It's going to be harder to just defend us with attackers here. I should get the emotional support fortress in here. Either that or he's not wanting Grenouille showing up on his doorstep once I die. 14 kills, 12 kills. My boys. Pretty good combo here with the MDs and the Crusaders. Needs to please shoot these cannons though. I've never seen cannons somehow so alive for so long. In the face of MDs. There we go. And Smokey's sort of switching into interceptors now. Not really been up to much, I think he's just been sort of free booming for a while here. Okay, we got 121 workers. Good time. How's Smokey doing? 140. He's leapt ahead of us now. And Yoda just spending a lot of time killing these relentless strike mechs. Like Hero's just been spamming them, but it looks like he's managed to run into his base with Crusaders now. Left the door open. No strike mechs to defend. He's having to make a few. Kind of a lot of workers going down there. How's Hero doing? 109? Not the best. Look how they're all doing. Yoda went down to 66 here. Oh no. 121 for Juan. Juan always high in the worker count. I think I'm kind of getting to the point where I've almost got all my upgrades, but I just don't have money. No! He was young. These grenade troopers, man. I can't afford strikes. Russian save me. He's got all these. What's all these cannons? Get them sieged up here and start focusing the units or something, man. That's what we need. So Yoda went down a lot of workers, but he's out here in the middle. Just this is kind of bold, like munching this Nova. I wonder what the life expectancy is of these guys versus the Zan Pocket, who's spamming strike mix. Again in here, him and Megeo hitting Este's base now, and Este just not had a break, man. He can't get back in the game at all. He probably should have just vacated this this area and moved to the corner or something. Don't even know if he can anymore. We're starting to get overrun here. I think a few times I asked my team, can you please just give me food and carbon? Not hold. But without it, I cannot, man. Like, I can't afford to get all these units out. It's really hard when you got these grenade troopers and MDs. Smokey trying to go air, which I don't know if he should have really done that. I think if he just went ground as well, because he's got some MDs, but... Because the air is actually, it's not a hard one for me to kind of get a decent counter to and building the turrets. I think if he just went MDs and Grenouilles on the troopers, they'll have a much easier time of killing me off here. A lot of strike mechs here. Looks like Este's actually managed to get a couple of workers out. Somehow. But Yoda was hurt and a lot of workers died. The hero just needs to keep them occupied, right? While Grenouille and Smokey get through here. Russian though, he's getting there, he's getting some, there's me asking for money now. Getting the ground forces out, and that's what we really need. I need that help on the ground, man. It's so difficult to fight like the most boomed player when you've been having a bad time all game. Trying to find some angles for these MDs. We've got much better ones on paper, haven't we? 281 health. Got our upgrades now. So each mixture having like 60 more health. We need to abuse that value for sure. And Yoda just spamming these. The team getting the trade set up here. On the side, they don't seem as quick to get their trade. Here just starting now. Kind of lucky there's no cannons at the moment. Their shields are just completely undefended, but that's really going to benefit Russia when he gets in here with his troops. Doubling the health there. It is 60 health versus 60 health. These guys do fire faster though. Assault mechs though, scary. Smokey seems a little bit unsure. I don't know what he's up to. What's going? Look at all these air bases he built. Team Russian trying to hold here. We got Megeo and Yoda running in here. Smokey's over here with his air. Pretty good place for it. I don't think there's really anything over there. Let's leave Grenouille partially on his own here. But maybe better use of all that, yeah. There's the cannons now. Tearing away my my infrastructure. What's happened to this map? The world blood builds for these air bases, man. The one power core. And looking like we're kind of dying now. We lost 30 workers. Not sure what to. Here, I guess. Yoda is just running with just infinite Crusaders somehow. Trying to build interceptors. It looks like he's managed to get all that Nova here. Megeo getting set up in Este's base. Trying to hold here. How's Yoda's rebuild going? 96. Up 30 or so. Probably just traders now, right? Oh, he's not started his trade yet. Just rushing in Megito at the moment. The other side of things, Grenouillian hero. Ah! Look at this carbon Yoda's got, man. Help me out. Help me out. 313. With Detroit carbon levels. In more ways than one. Here's kind of getting thrown about a little bit by these Crusaders, which I'm surprised with the Zan. I guess Yoda's just a mastermind with where he's throwing them and at what times. Why are they focusing that one now? So we maybe need to do a little bit here is just move them back ever so slightly each time. Stop them getting surface area. A base. There's 64 workers again. Don't want to be there. If we can just hold, maybe. Although Yoda getting pushed back here. Do a big one Megito though. He's growing. He's getting set up. 188 workers, man. He's living large. But me and Russian, we look like we're in big trouble now. It's the new front where my farms are. See, I've been trying to like build my eco in these little pockets. Trying my hard. I'm trying to rebuild, but 58 workers now. How's Grenouille doing? He's rich, man. Isn't he? Maxed 175 workers. Loving it. Spamming the units. And this will get a little bit trickier for Hero if Megito's getting these heavy mech. They're pretty decent now as well in the Confed ones. At plus 8 damage. And more health than his. 250. I honestly wonder if Zan needs to just have 280. I don't know. I don't feel like they've really got much as a civ. Seems a little bit lame to keep them down there. Gonna be a big mech civ too. We got kind of a good push here. Yoda coming forward with a few Crusaders, which actually really helps the tank here, because a lot of these troopers have gone down. But if they do get together with their DPS, that extra fire rate should make short work, but they are walking through the units at the moment. Wish these guys weren't walking back on blooming patrol. They'd be pushing with the boys. And Hero trying to hold Megito here. Not a lot of units though. For how long he's had to get going. This looks like the moment we might claw it back. My worker count's growing now. I'm back up to 75. How's Hero doing? 150 still, despite all this turmoil. And Yoda's rebuild. 108. He's climbing. Actually looking strong now, getting those grenade troopers in too. Big trooper push. The attackers from SY. Let's start blowing up these buildings. There's not much out defending them at the moment. Hero crushing Megito here, it seems. Magna Guard's popping out. Quite weak against those high damage strike mechs though. I'm marching forward. Hopefully they're not going to start getting pushed back on this side, because Yoda's completely absent from this side at the moment, it seems. Just a few interceptors. Raid start to go, is it? Your workers being deleted. Not sure what's happened to Granelli. Just not quite got all these units together. Seems to be broke, carbon-wise. Struggling a bit. The 97 workers, holy. Almost back to 100. We're on the trade now. I don't think I could afford an airbase for a while. I didn't have any ore, so it's on the cargo hovercrafts. Finally, the one Megito reparation system has started. I'm getting Nova from him. Now I can live big, buy some ore, and get an airbase. It's the first time I received money when I asked for food and carbon earlier. It's a bad time. But we're still alive, so it's all good. Hopefully. And one, can I get caught out a flank here? Hero's got so many mechs here, man. God damn. Big army. Fighting for his farmland. That's just a lot of mechs dying. He's struggling to get going here. Okay, this is probably the right move. The heavy assault mechs here from Confed. They look pretty potent. 438 health, 20 plus 8. These Crusaders still giving them trouble, like. Kind of looks like Hero's pushing Megito all the way back here. Oh, 3 shield generators here. They're going to end up going down. That's a big loss. RB would be crying out in anguish. We've got Russian with the loaded attackers right now. And Yoda just purely playing this side, just coming and meat shielding. Up to 120 workers, we're coming back. We've got SY here with the advanced mounties though. But we do sort of have an economy now, so we can build things. And Granulli calling GG here, it seems. And Megito calling GG, but nobody's left, so I don't know. A lot of Magnus just died there. Yoda's just doing the same thing, just running into bases with Crusaders, man. And just struggling to deal with it. Maybe needed to get like walls or something. Limit the angles they can come in. Have the troopers and strike mechs waiting for them. But this is getting into a bit of a death ball, me and Russian here. These loaded attackers and the assault mechs. We even got loaded assault mechs, man. New tech. And now it's sort of flipped the Megito's trying to hold and pushing on this side. Trades over here. I'll try and get into that. Oh no. Like neither player is looking here. don't think there's much resistance here anymore. Cornelius got money, but not top anymore. She maybe wants to be his first order. 150 workers, let's go. We're back. Fake GG, says Yoda. He seems so wan, giving me a few more bits and pieces here. What a nice boy. Hooking me up with some cash. But maybe needs to focus on the side that's starting to get pushed. I think I'll be alright since I've rebuilt all my workers. Get some turrets down. Try and reach here or something. Cut off the trade is the winning move. These loaded attackers are just destroying everything. The wrath of Russian blunt. More money from McGill. Loving this payment scheme. Maybe I should have rebuilt my workers, you know? On the one McGill welfare. He's at 240 workers though, so that's maybe why he's getting pushed back now. He's got 10 population to build units. And maybe why he's got so much money to give me. It's more than I can really spend now. Really so much infrastructure. Planning a last-ditch attack on us here. Because we are crawling. Crawling beneath the carbon rocks. Get the strikes in there. They got Yoda telling Megito to go here with his 10 pop. Like a last samurai charge right now. Or when you turn round. It's not a moment in Braveheart actually. They charge in, they look round and the soldiers just turn around and leave. That'd be the equivalent for Megito here with his 10 population. Is that all 10 march in the front now? 7. And the army, not really much I feel Granilli can do on his own here. Because he's going to be outclassed by the Empire Max. And there's so many of these attackers. A few of them loaded still. Cleaning up the strike mech aggression. This was my new move though. Be annoying. Este. Somehow Este appears. It's just living out here. Countering me with 2 heavy mounties. I feel like Juan's deleted a few workers. 228, he's got 22 population to play with now. He's got all the money in the world. And that's the end of Granilli's infrastructure here, I think. Marching forward. Took me a while to realise this is happening. And hero hitting us with a GG. Stay with the GG. I think that's it. What I need to do though is if I ever want to show you like achievement screens, I'll get copyright. I get copyright struck if the game ends and I got the achievement because it starts playing that funeral song. And YouTube just goes rage about it. Yeah, I can't hear it. Right. Saves me actually posting this as like because I sort of stopped doing that and doing it as screenshots. So it's usually only John that wants to see these things, though. At least that's what I've seen anyway in the comments. So Grenouille with the most units killed and lost, man. Bad times. Big eco. Big on the attack. Just Grenouille's game, man. Grenouille's game. Russian with the Hollow Nova though. And we get over the 2-4-3, so he had 7 pop at one point to play with. The 5 total fortresses there as well. Este just never had a chance in this game, did he? But yeah, leave it there. It's a fun one to play, I suppose, once you get over the trauma of the abuse we've taken. But yeah, GG, well played to all involved, and if you like the content, please consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel if you want to see more. If you want to get involved in these types of games, you can find our GBG Discord server, invite link down below in the description field. You'll find one for the Expanding Fronts mod as well. Link to voobly.com where you can play this game online. It's like the old MSN gaming zone. If you want to get the game online, you can get it on GOG, Steam, I saw it on the EA app. Yeah, and if you want to support the channel another way, maybe buy me a coffee, and you can find the PayPal donation link down below in the description field. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.